What's up, guys? RedBeard here today. Today I am playing a game that hopefully will release pretty soon, but isn't actually quite out yet. This is Ira, or I don't know how you should pronounce it, but that is the name of this game, and this is the demo version of it. Supposedly the actual version should release sometime in 2017. Hopefully soon, because I kind of want to play this game. It looks really cool. It's more of a story-based game as far as I can tell, so I guess sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Music is quite nice. I like the guitarness. Yeah, so this is a demo, but hopefully the real game will launch soon. The smell of rocket fuel hangs in the air, even this far outside of town. The year is 1932, and the summer fades over the lands surrounding Pilgrimage as launch day fast approaches. Anticipation fills the air, and the world's gaze is drawn to the tiny town as the final trains make their way into the station.
Good evening. You're listening to Pilgrimage News Radio, where the words are as true as they are fresh. I'm Cuddy Copper, and I'll be your host tonight. The town is abuzz for the launch of the Holocene only weeks away, and Pilgrimage will once again be thrust into the world's spotlight. Earth's first interstellar vessel will depart from the Pilgrimage Launch Center, traversing the void of interstellar space in order to explore the mysteries of the lithic system.
Wow, it looks really nice.
Tickets for the launch. There might be a few left if you have the pocketbook. In other news, the Martian mining season is once again.
Are we able to move?
And many listeners have noticed the influx of seasonal workers in town. Keep in mind that the world is watching, so please, let's all be on our best behavior and save the hooliganism.
The reflection of the moon is really pretty.
We don't need any incidents.
You hear the train, but oh, there it is. Oh. Bunch of what? Well, looks like it'll just be me and you riding the rest of this train, pal. No, I'll be hopping off next stop. I suppose so. I'm not sticking around here. Why? What's the next town? Oh, do I get a click now? Oh, fuck, I get to choose. Oh. Well, I'm an idiot. This guy's rocking a sick banjo. And I have a pipe and I'm balding? I think I got a red beard though, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, what's the next town? Next up, line is Pilgrimage, the last town for 50 miles. Types like you and me ought to be steering clear there right about now. Why can't I read today? Fuck, that's annoying. Guess so, too much commotion for me. What's so wrong with Pilgrimage? Pilgrimage sounds like the kind of place I want to be. What's so wrong with Pilgrimage? Well, you're not going to find any work there, that's for sure. Not unless you plan on hauling it up to Mars. Intellico owns that town. Intellico owns that town between the miners headed for the Mars and the Holocene. It doesn't seem like the kind of place I'd like to get caught up. The last ride out to Mars leaves soon, so miners are crawling all over that town. I know work's scarce, but damn. To be desperate enough to sell your soul to Intellico and go mine in the red sand? Poor bastards. Nobody will even notice them, though. Everyone's got their eyes on the Holocene. Hope I'm pronouncing stuff right. All those rich folks headed into town for launch day, and Teleco will be sure to keep types like us out of the way. It's all just profit for Intellico. They don't care about who has to suffer to make it a buck. Pilgrimage, gateway to the stars. Gateway to nothing if you ask me. The whole thing's a sham. Folks there is as poor as anywhere else. It's all a show. If you're living in that town, then Intellico good as owns you. Nope, there's nothing for us there in Pilgrimage. That town's a dead end. Well, this town I guess we're going to doesn't sound very good. But, I mean, we got a RedBeard and a pipe, so we can do anything we want. I love how there's... Oh, sorry. Still miles from town, a tiny farmhouse sits alone amongst the fields, a place for a young boy named Ira calls home. Oh, Ira, I didn't hear you come in. Oh, God. I'm just finishing up the car here. Did you need something? Mom told me. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, thank you, Ira. Sure, I could always use an extra hand. I'm just trying to get the car back up and running before I run out of time here. Before I leave, I mean. I can't leave you and your mother here all winter with the car breaking down every couple of miles. Yeah, what I was about to say was that I like kind of how the stuff in the foreground and like the background kind of like move independently from the kind of stuff in the middle of the art, I guess you could say. Just looks quite nice. Aren't you excited to go to Mars again? He's going for the second time? Or when are you leaving? When are you leaving? Well, I guess it's almost exactly a week away now. That Holocene launch pushed up our date. They're trying to get all the miners out before the press show up. They don't want us hanging around and spoiling the big departure. A new star, a new day. A lot of fuss about something that's not going to do any good for anybody, if you ask me. I know you're interested in all that Holocene stuff, Ira. Sorry. I just don't really understand the point. At least the car will be in good shape before I go. Could you bring me that wrench from above the workbench? Wrench. Now we get to dip around. Sort of. Oh, click. Look at us. We are very early 1900s sort of look. The suspenders and everything. Just a few turns here. Alright, now I just need a fuel line to replace this one here. I think there's one out in the barn. Could you run out and see if you can't find it? Okay, let's go. Oh, I guess we go outside here. The night air was crisp, a cool wind moving in from the north, catching up to the last of the summer's warmth. going? This way. The road winds through miles of farmland into the town of Pilgrimage. We want to go that way? No. Barn is back this way. Oh, well, obviously. Yeah, obviously. We got a swing. We got an old-ass tractor. Dad bought this before he married Mom. He said when he comes home from mining in the spring, he'll teach me to drive it. The hose from the gas tank is exactly like the one we need to finish the car. Let's leave it for now. He said it was in the barn, didn't he? Maybe we won't be able to find one in there. The darkness in the barn is thick, but the moon beams through the cracks, give just enough light to illuminate a few boxes tucked in the corner. Something shifts in the upper loft, but it is out of view and concealed by shadows. Call up. Ira's voice is swallowed up by the darkness. There's no response. Okay, let's go up. Ira climbs the sheer ladder to the upper loft and peers over its edge. The moon light quickly falls off to blackness, and nothing can be made out. Search. Ira steps into the silent darkness, but even from this close vantage, nothing can be seen. Memory tells him he must be near the far wall, but the feeling is that of standing in an abyss. Feel around. Ira's hands meet with a metal surface, smooth and cold. The object is large, taller than he can reach, and far too wide to put his arms around. It is sturdy and finely crafted, unlike anything else on the farm or that Ira has ever experienced. Ira's hands continue to probe the object, and he makes contact with glass, like a small window looking out from this strange vessel. He lays his palm upon the glass, and a startling feeling of nearness to another person falls over Ira. He recoils at the sensation, all of this seemingly impossible, but in the darkness, reason has little place. Ira makes his way back down the ladder, unsure of what he found, and his fear subsided as he distanced himself from the device. So, I'm guessing it's like some sort of aircraft, or maybe like a rocket that he found up there? Mice scurry out as Ira feels around the boxes. He tosses aside old, oil-soaked rags, and his fingers quickly find the soft rubber hose. Ira tugs firmly, but is lodged between some rusted bits of junk that won't come free. He pulls again, harder this time, but the hose is lodged tightly. With one final heave, the hose comes free, but knocks the box to the ground and sends its contents bouncing into the darkness. What? Ira's fist tightly closed around the hose. His hand flies upwards with force, bumping an old radio concealed by the shadows, jostling it to the floor. Ira looks around the darkness of the barn and is overcome with a feeling of unwelcomeness. He hurries out the door, hose in hand. Well, we got the hose and we didn't even have to mutilate the old tractor. Maybe we ripped it from the rocket by accident? I hope not. That would be awful. That would just be terrible. Let's go in the garage. What else do we have here? Red dust still coats the mining gear after a summer in storage. Soon it will be a world away, the only thing between Ira's father and the harsh Martian cold. Join, what does that say? Join now. Stand tall, stand together? Sounds like some propaganda. Ah, this damn thing. What? Oh, the hose. Right. Hang on a second. The damn threads are slipped again. Or are stripped again. Cheap Intellico trash. They make this garbage to last about a month, I swear. Sounds like some corporations today. Biggest company in the world, so the bastards think they can do whatever the hell they want. They sent us off to sweat and bleed on Mars for the next to nothing, if it wasn't for the Union. Bad as things are now, before the Union, we'd have a death every day. Still, most of us can barely afford to buy gear that isn't about to fall apart. Can you believe that? We mine for them up on that godforsaken planet, and we have to buy our own gear? It's a miracle we don't all die up there, but still, a lot of us do. A lot of good men don't come back. There are too many widows in this town because of that damn company. Son of a bitch, this is all gone to hell now. It's not so bad, at least you're working, right? Are you upset because Mama's getting sicker? Oh! Mama's sick, Dad's leaving, car's broken down, there's an alien spacecraft in the garage. God damn, we got it rough. It's not so bad, at least you're working, right? Not so bad? Yeah, I'm one long you son of a bitch, Ira. I get to go spend half a year up mining in the red sand, just lucky as hell. Well, I didn't want to say that. Oh, you're sorry about that. Good. Why don't you head in? Your mother might need a hand with dinner. And I think they're doing a special about the Holocene tonight on TV. You don't want to miss that, right? Go inside, Ira. I just need to spend some more time out here getting this back together. Boop. Okay. Ira, I love you, son. Boop-a-doo. We are out of here. This is our house. What is going on? Ira? Oh, I didn't know you were asleep. That's alright, Ira. Not quite sleeping, just tired. I was going to watch that special on the Holocene with you, remember? Give me a few minutes. I need to wake myself up. Is everything okay? Can you click, please? Of course, everything is fine, Ira. It's just been a hard week with your father getting ready to leave and all. It's nothing for you to worry about. Why don't you go watch your special? You can tell us all about it at dinner. Oh, I never did start dinner cooking. Could you go and do that for me? All you have to do is put the pot on the stove. Everything is made. After you do that, you can go and get your father so we can all eat. Okay, I'll go get the dinner and Dad. That would be lovely. Thank you, Ira. I'll see you out there soon. I love you. Okay. We're going to go and make the supper. I guess. Ticking clock's pretty ominous. I'm not gonna lie. Never really liked clocks like that, to be honest. Freak me out. I don't know why, I just don't like noisy clocks. Here's the pot. Grab the stew. Put it on the stove. Voila. Now that I got supper cooking, I should go get Dad from the garage. I am la professional connoisseur of stew. Whoa! What did I do? I did it bad. I was just walking around the I was just walking around the table. Oh fuck, dude, we'll just go watch the show and I'll put the stew on. Son of a bitch. I guess that's what we're doing.
The nightly news. Joining us tonight is Dr. Edmund Henderson.
Oh, come on, mouse. Can you behave a little bit better, please? Thank you. Alright, let's see if we can put the soup on without having an interdimensional experience here. I think it's a possibility. Can we can we please? Thank you. Whew. Whew. Alright, yeah, put it on the stove. Now I've got supper cooking. I should get Dad from the garage. Now, let's read the medical papers. The medical terminology was too foreign for Ira to make out any sense of it, but he could read his parents' faces when they returned from the doctor with these scraps of paper. The words were meaningless. The only option was to wait. Sounds like Mom does not have a good disease. Food looks pretty scarce. Got a bunch of potatoes with some cans of soup, but that's about it. Times are tough. It's over here. This is my room. Let's check it out. Get some Holocene posters, telescope. Doesn't look like a terrible room. I don't know what books he has, but certainly could be worse. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is the show not on anymore? What happened there? Did we miss all of it? Channel 2. Oh fuck, I missed it. Well, it's stuck on. That's fucking annoying. Probably should have watched, but I clicked there accidentally, and when I clicked back into the game... What? Mom's not in her bed? The fuck? What's going on? The sound of water floods the senses, washing away an old reality, leaving behind only a shell of Ira's former life. Memories ring out like echoes, fading in a slow procession of years gone by. The past decays and the future remains unseen, time pressing forward blindly, unaware of its mortal passengers. The flow of hours turning into decades carries Ira down its twisting streams. It carries his father to distant Martian mines. It sweeps up his mother, his home, and his bearing. And it carries Ira to places he has never known. Ira finds what feels like stability washing ashore on the rigidness of a moment lost and alone. But a voice rises from within. It draws him back to the house, like a sign of hope through the murkiness of reality. Where the car at? Somebody chipped our car. Oh. Well, this just got freaky. The call grows louder, guiding Ira through this tomb of a home. So, mattress. Everything's covered up. We got the TV shut off somehow. They probably unplugged it. It's upstairs. Clock's all quiet. Ooh, I'm scared to go in the kitchen. I don't want it to glitch out again. Okay, cool. We had our fun. Nothing's in the kitchen. We'll just go check out our room. Well, that's not concerning at all. What's this on the floor? These weird markings. How odd. Guess we're going upstairs. See whatever's making that noise. The inner voice is clear now. It draws Ira upstairs, promising escape. A familiar feeling comes with the attic's still air, but it is fleeting. A distant voice rises through the radio static. Its tone, familiar, but the words too muffled to make out. The sound is barely audible, but Ira finds comfort in the noise beneath the static. Closing his eyes, Ira focuses on the voice. Words reveal themselves. How can we know where we have been? What kind of answers are these? I don't know. Here is everywhere. Is it where we have all come from? That much is true. But knowing what has been is not knowing at all. Do you know where you will be? Nothing is certain, no way is set. There's only one path. I can only go where I've been before. Nothing is certain, there's nothing is set. Your perspective is flawed, but you must know that. You wouldn't have come otherwise. You wouldn't have come. Do you know where you are? Of course, you couldn't know, could you? Not in this way. Wake up. It's the symbols. I thought they were important. I guess I was right. What the heck? We got ourselves a time machine? Ira's mind slips through the years, escaping time, caught up in the void. It's that damn clock. But the mind reemerges, called back into the slow march of time after years of suspension. Ah, so that must have been what was in the barn, not like a ship, but a time machine? Ira's head throbs with pain. He can barely focus on a single thought. The room is familiar, but it is a distant memory. His mind is unable to recall why he knows the place or when he has been here. God damn, we got ourselves a spacesuit. Stasis pod? Other pods in the room remain sealed, but are powered down and lifeless. The weight of loneliness sits heavy over Ira. Central terminal. Computer. Initializing power-up sequence. Error 2932-3402. Attempting bypass of faulty systems. Method failed. Please contact administrator. The elevator powers returned with a crack of switch from above. Life returning to the terminal's dusty speaker. A voice emerges through the static. These rats again, destroying my ship wire by wire. Back, vermin. Flee from the sound of my voice. I just repaired this unit, you miserable rodents. Although this is the first time the rats have powered up any systems, that is fascinating. Computer log. Record the event on Record event on arrival to something. Rats have transitioned from wire chewing to attempts at utilizing ship systems. Motivation unknown. He thinks I'm a rat, or is an alien that thinks I'm a rat? Hello? Is there somebody down there? You're not a rat at all. The ship's logs show that all stasis pods gave out years ago. It's a miracle. The crew is not dead. Please, excuse my informality. Allow me to introduce myself. This is your acting captain, assumed commander of the Holocene II, and master of this vessel. It's good to have you in my service. It's good to have anyone in my service, actually. We're on a ship. Of course we're on a ship. You're aboard the Holocene II, crewman. This seems to be obvious information. Your mental state may be worse than I expected. How would you describe your current condition? I guess I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I don't have any records on the sensation of being hit by a truck, but it is good that you're holding on to some memories of Earth. Nostalgia is a powerful antipsychotic. We'll keep a close monitor on your status. Please feel free to report any feelings of nausea, increased heart rate, hallucinations, or sensations of death. Given our situation, I'm clearing you for duty. Congratulations. You'll have some catching up to do, especially after the incident, but I'm sure you'll rise to the occasion. What incident? Ah yes, day one of arrival to the lithic system. The ship's automated systems were compromised. The system is flooded with electromagnetic interference, which wreaked havoc on the electrical grid. By the time I assumed the role of captain, the stasis chambers had succumbed to the surge, but the ship was saved. I took control of navigation manually, just in time too. Our mission shall continue, though we may be delayed by the inconvenient mass loss of life among the crew. But you're here now. You are undoubtedly in a state of great confusion. Allow me to reacquaint you with the Holocene II. As you can see, stasis pods will not be in short supply. Holy shit, there's a lot of dead people. Though their occupants will need removal. I can't imagine that would be a pleasant task. Well, probably not. At least we'll be making good use of the airlock. Great. What the... Welcome to the greenhouse level, where your stress will melt away as you watch the fruits of your labor grow and propagate. Speaking of which, you've just been promoted to head botanist with the recent loss of the entire biology department. Congratulations. Don't be intimidated by the state of the place. I trust you'll be able to get things in order in no time. I suggest making it a priority, though. Most of the food stores in the vents were vented into space 4 weeks ago. Yes. Moving along. Oh, fuck. So who's the captain, I wonder? No idea. Science, welcome to the laboratory level. This is a research vessel, after all. State-of-the-art equipment should make light work of uncovering the many secrets of the lithic system. I can't seem to locate your scientific background in your life, but no matter. Take some time to familiarize yourself with the lab. Make yourself comfortable and you should be ready to assume the position of head researcher. Again, congratulations, though I really must insist that you don't touch the particle accelerator before reading the manual. Even then, please don't touch the particle accelerator. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be bothering with that. Why are you showing this to me? Don't worry about taking it all in at once. I have several volumes of systems manuals somewhere. You'll get there eventually. To the next level. This is a big ship. Ah, my pride and joy, the heart of the ship, the engine's core. At my disposal, here is the power to bridge the stars, to travel vast distances at great speed, to conquer the expanses. The power would corrupt the mind of a lesser captain. But I assure you, you are in good hands. Just look at it. It's awe-striking potential. This is actually several pay grades above your clearance level. Why am I allowing you to see this? As your captain, I order you to erase your memories of this place. Do you even know what you're saying? Of course. Our journey is nearing its end. You're about to enter the upper deck of the Holocene 2. This is the 1082nd day in orbit of Hermes on the outer rim of the lithic system. This is our designated rendezvous point with the crew of the Holocene. Protocol dictates we await docking instructions from the crew on the surface, which has yet to arrive. What are you? Once again, I am the commander of this vessel, captain of the Holocene 2. But I suppose that's not what you mean. What I am is the Z-120, automated control system for the Holocene 2. You're just a computer. Well, yes, that is true. But I am fully capable of fulfilling my duties despite my limited physical form. Besides, crewman, with you here, the manifest has doubled. Now our mission is sure to succeed. Okay then. Bridge interface. I realize you're curious, but please try not to break anything. Loading console systems. Communications. In the static, a sound emerges, a sound that was still ringing in the back of his mind. It flows through Ira's body. That interference has been flooding all of the standard radio channels since we arrived. It has made maintaining ship control something of a challenge. The worst part has been maintaining a stable orbit. Our sensors required radical adjustments to make any sense of the navigation readouts. It also may be what killed everyone. Quite impossible. Dreaming cannot occur in stasis. Dreams occur over time. Stasis functions because of principle of subnuclear frequencies. Surely you see the ridiculousness of this notion. The signal is localized to the lithic system, and you only just awoke from stasis. You could not feasibly recognize this sound. Perhaps you are not hearing the signal clearly. Allow me to amplify the receiver. Oh, for fuck's sake, don't make it louder. The interface has caused another power surge. Life support has gone critical. You need to evacuate. The lander craft are through the starboard hatch. There's one ladder reading as functional. I should be able to open these doors. Don't waste time. Atmosphere could vent at any moment. I'm accessing the door's controls. Almost there. There, the door is open. Run. Well, the system's interference is blocking out planetary transmissions, scanning the surface for signs of settlements. We're descending too fast. We need to decrease our speed. Brace for impact. Well, that was just about the smartest AI ever. Act 1, Pilgrimage. So I suppose that was Ira. This was just the demo version for the full game, which will hopefully be releasing sometime soon. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and maybe subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.